Hold on, change is coming. So yeah, sure, but I mean I try to find some time to exercise, stuff like that. It's not fun. It's a purpose for it, like people can die. I had indigestion like all this week. It's not a good thing either, but I'm gonna deal with it. Let's see. If someone that really asked me what I thought about this whole coronavirus, like the response thing, the response from elected officials is like, it's trash. Like, I honestly do not believe anything that comes from like elected officials' mouths in terms of like, when they told people you don't need masks or stop buying masks, now they're telling everybody to wear masks. Come on, bro. And if someone says that the United States is like the best country in the world, in a sense, yes, and in a sense, no. You know, it's not. It's not about like the race and stuff like that, that type of thing. Cause if you go to like Australia and different type of places, the people they're pretty friendly and stuff like that. But Europe, anti-blackness is like around the world, so it's really nothing you can do. It's not a thing that's just in the United States. I feel like some people forget that. Like for instance, like London and that type of stuff, they be throwing bananas and stuff at the players. At the African players. That's racist. But we're not gonna get into that much. But politics at this point is failing people. I don't talk politics up here because I just don't care about politics. I really don't. And a lot of that has to do with just like, you're waiting on these people, elected officials that you voted for, try to do something for you. Or at least you think they're trying to do something for you, but it's not really. Some of the stuff they say is just like for an effect. Sounds good, in reality it's not. Some stuff they try to implement ain't gonna get passed anyway. I'm pretty fair in terms of like what I believe in and certain stuff like that. Like, I don't believe in pick yourself up by your own bootstrap. I mean, that in itself is flawed, but at the same time, you gotta put in like work. I don't think that learning and classroom learning is gonna go back to where it is anytime within the next, I don't know. But all I know is that you can't have teachers, like some of my teachers in college and then teachers at these schools, they can't be teaching, bro. Face-to-face contact interaction, that's over. Some of my professors and stuff is old, like 60s and 70s. Some of them are like pushing 80. That's not gonna happen. All it takes is somebody get sick and then, you know, they check on out of here. But I don't know what's the fascination with people talking about reopen the stuff. Stuff's not gonna reopen anytime soon. I'd rather have stuff be closed where I know people and stuff don't die. But third world countries are even doing better than the United States, if we be completely honest, or less developed countries. I really don't like the term third world countries because it makes no sense. in a way, because that's what they use to describe stuff that's not NATO aligned. I would just rather call it a developing nation. But like even real poor countries and stuff like that. Not poor countries, but places that have a whole lot of issues. Like they kind of gotten better. South Africa, they don't have that many deaths. They have like 5,000 cases, but they shut down the country a whole lot earlier. And I think by like shutting down stuff, you know, it's definitely, there's nothing to do at home. And then the content, let's talk about the content and stuff like that on these games and why I haven't been streaming. I've had school, mom out, like I don't have to go back to school anytime soon. So all this school stuff is just done, like, but in a way, I'm glad school's over, but the boredom that I'm going to have now is going to be at an all-time high. It's just like, you know, there's nothing to do on the weekend. And, you know, I'm kind of glad there's a couple things I was able to do while stuff was not locked down. Like, I know it, my sister, by, like, what you call it, saying I wanted to go to this, that, and the third place. Like, I always want to go somewhere. Like earlier when the year started, I'll probably check the comment later, because I'm not going to say I'm going to win, but definitely in a position to at least get top 5. Can't wait to graduate. I'll check the comments in a minute. There's your boy. It's a bad spot, man. This is a bad spot to be in. I can get flanked. To me, that was like team but it wasn't. Let me read the comments. Go to the screen real quick. That's kind of funny and messed up how that happened. I ain't been on this game, bro. I don't think I did bad. I was just in a bad spot, and I knew I was gonna get pushed. And it was such a bad and small circle, and then that hill was kind of in the centerfold. And then you took helicopters out the game and stopped allowing it to do damage to people. Like, really? You can shoot it down, but people gonna constantly keep on boosting and that type of stuff, so that's annoying. I really wasn't feeling that. So what I did was I wound up doing all the work because honestly I'm not trying to get no bad grade or nothing like that. I can't sabotage myself. I gotta have a good GPA and stuff for business to get these internships. And speaking of internships, there's not about to be any internships. There's no jobs. If someone believes that the economy and stuff are gonna reopen, no. The economy is so far gone, it's ridiculous. But past the Great Depression, like, I think maybe 2 times over, people are not going back to work anytime, and people are not even employed. It's not really unemployment either, because some people are never getting their jobs back. And what I mean by not getting their jobs back, it's like people, like, for instance, let's say that before everything, unemployment was like people get laid off from a job, and basically once you're unemployed you have to actively be proven that you're looking for a job but you're unable to find work, but you actively have to be applying to jobs in order to receive any type of money. So that's what unemployment is. Like, I can't just say I'm unemployed without actively searching for a job, but this thing isn't like different. People not going back to work anytime soon. I know certain people get like $600 a month per week. Not a month, but $600 per, well, yeah, per week for unemployment. That's $2,400 like a month. And this thing is supposed to be, it's not supposed to be a substitute, like, replacement for like income loss, because someone makes like, I'd probably say someone makes $89,000, they're not about to, you know, that's not going to substitute the money they were making at all. 89,000 after taxes, you're probably looking at, I'm gonna say you're probably looking at 62,000 after taxes and then Social Security, all that type of stuff. How? I am so done. That guy didn't even shoot me, bro. This game is bad. I might just end stream because it's just like, bro, I'm lagging. How many? Tornado with the Draco. I know a lot of games. The only game that I'm looking forward to actually, like, I'm not even saying really doing anything with it. The only game that I really want right now, on top of this, but it's really an expansion. I don't think I should have to pay money for it. Cause I got the combat pack. It's like Mortal Kombat. The new thing comes out what on my birthday, the Aftermath. I might get that, but it's a little bit too late with that. Cause there's almost no reason for a game to have released full price and then on top of the stuff. And it's not part of the combat pack, so I don't know. I'm lagging so bad right now. I was playing Save the World like I was still about 45 minutes ago. And I knew for sure I was done with it. Because the amount of stuff that they allow to happen with it, it's like, bro, you can't be serious right now. My favorite gun, I got it. It's bullshit. How I just not get that. I know there's somebody busting over here. A gun. I'm about to come back and get him. What? Oh my god. That was lag. Bruh. Now that was lag. The first kill I got, and the way the stuff is happening, I'm lagging.